Nope, someone's just an idiot. I was late, but yeah, someone's an idiot and forgot to press go live. There's so I need a bigger monitor for the stream PC. There's just so many windows. I got like 3 layers of windows going on. My mind has just been just spinning the idea of buying another, just a cheap like 2K monitor or something for it, and it's like, I probably shouldn't. uh, I need to make a decision with a few things. Like the bot PC is kind of, I wanted to do other things. I don't want it to be doing bot PC work anymore. And so I really need to, I'd like to get rid of it. But the problem is I don't know how to, what to replace it with, and I can put the Streamlabs bot on it, on the stream PC, but there's some nicety, I lose the nicety of the separated audio. Need a way to combine it. Actually, I think I just thought of a way. If I could get SPDIF out, I could feed it into the main one, and pipe it into another audio output, because it can choose an output device. It doesn't use default like everything else on Windows, so you can separate it, and that's how I used to use it. The old music player and the chatbot, when it was on the old PC, it was doing double duty, but it was on different audio outputs. So one was on analog and one was on optical. Oh, I could get that card out again. XFI Titanium. It's from like 2006. You can't beat it. Alright, this has been built. So you're just waiting for limestone. We need a limestone delivery, which may be a little difficult, actually. Hang on, why? Your sand. That might explain a lot. I don't know how long that's been like that for. I suppose it gets taken by the train. I'm also not really mining limestone from there at the minute, or at least anymore. Ah, the gas injection pump's done. You're fully backed up. Ah, you need to be built. So I shall quick build that. What do you move? 200. Hopefully that isn't a complete waste. Now I just got to wait for the seawater to trundle its way down. Hey, Katie. How you doing? Hello. Oh, that also helps. Showed your quality badge to your nephew. He will have classes about programming and microcontrollers next year. Nice. He can be. You can learn, practice on it. Should get another one over there. I should cut a way through there so the trucks don't have to go around. We're waiting for you to be converted. Wonder where it's coming from. Probably like way over here. Right, you running? Yeah, there we go. They're consistently producing like 96 and 96. I need 2 more gas injectors. There we go. It just gets more and more unhinged as it goes along. 24, 48. Okay. That's another sea pump worth. What was that? Oh, just more refugees. Yeah, just constantly propping up the population with immigrants as the regular population continues to be churned through mysterious circumstances. I might have to upgrade that one as well. Maybe. Truck almost as big as the building. Oh, the how about the that's. I mean, I got a three-way one there, so it's not surprising. Let's see what that does to the health now. That should get the air pollution down a lot. Getting rid of the CO2. Yeah, because this pipe, this is a level 3 pipe, so this needs to be a level 3 pipe as well. Ask me a question about Factorio stuff? Sure. I need to actually finish my Space Age Factorio blueprint still. Right, you're not seeing any limestone. And they're not busy, they're... Yeah, you should be allowed to export. I see no harm in that. Ignorantly blasted your entire modular blueprint the moment you turned it on and requested 1.5 million of each. Oh! Yeah, there's probably a cross wire in it somewhere. Yeah. There's if you place it down with the blueprint carefully, it should work. But there is some wonky wiring in it somewhere, and I haven't found it yet, which causes a really weird feedback loop. Oh, why are you complaining? Oh, you're probably going to fuel. You're so careful. Do you know which component was doing it? In theory, the prefabricated one should be safe. It's possible it's like the cryo plant specific one or the foundry one with the blueprint parameters is doing something weird. It might actually help me narrow down where the crossed wire is. Maybe using an ancient version because I don't think either of those... Oh, okay, yeah. So, what's it called? 6.1, I think, is the latest. It has everything for Space Age in it. And it uses... And so I actually changed how the book is laid out. I mean, I could just switch to Factorio now. Custom add a quarter section for rockets. Ah, so... where is it? Let's just hop over to here. If and when it does. Time to disassemble. Yeah, there's a whole new one for Space Age. It should be this one, version 6. Think Ancient? Yep, so, yep. That's the ticket. So now, the book has 2 sections to it. It has, the controller and then an empty frame, and then it has these things. And so the idea is that you can populate the empty frames with parameterized sections. But there's also the predefined one still. Looked up and down at GitHub and couldn't find the newer version. I think I really need to clean up the way it's presented. It's not, GitHub is just not a very nice way to do it. Or maybe I should commit to Factorio print, seeing as though it's actually consistent now. But yeah, so this has got the traditional ones as predefined as before. So, you know, you can still get your combinators and things. But then there's these undefined, you know, blank ones, and you can tell it what you want to craft directly. So you don't need to use the predefined ones. It's actually really nice now. So like if you wanted lamps, which, oh yeah, it's still missing that, you know, there, and railway signals, and there it is. And all you need to do, because of the new way things are done, is all you need to do is set the constant combinator to whatever you want. And on top of that, there is the same for foundries as well. But yeah, on top of that, I'll just do that because foundries are kind of annoying. Losing a blueprint to Steam Sync. That's interesting. So yeah, foundries don't actually have a lot that they can do. I mean, maybe pipe. I give it room for molten metal to flow through, but it's tricky to implement. Oh, and a prime. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, I haven't done a video covering the latest of this, but yeah. I mean, the ultimate component that I want to add to it is this section here. And this one goes through the list of things to do and then decides on what to craft. But I want it to work to a particular standard, and I haven't got it there yet. Very late to the party? Nah, not to worry. As I say, the current one also does have wiring issues. Where did I put it? So many variations. Yeah, there's been a lot of issues getting this thing working right because of the new reading logistic requests, you start to get signal pollution from all the quality stuff, particularly requests from recyclers. It gets real messy, and I haven't really come up with a nice solution for it. But yeah, the Autocrafter, it kind of works, but has issues. I've just turned up the clock speed on this thing so it cycles quicker. But yeah, these shouldn't be picking the same recipe twice, and they are. So if there's more, the idea is that there's more work than it can do. Oh no, there isn't. The idea is that 4 out of 5, none of these should collide, but they are colliding for some reason. And I just haven't been able to sort that out. They're determined to do laser turrets. I mean, realistically, it's probably fine, and I don't need to worry about it. And all I do is copy paste that file periodically. I mean, this thing's probably fine as it is, but as I say, there's some niceties to it. There's also some quirks, so like it needs a list of things that it can actually craft, a permission list. Yeah, so it doesn't get stuck all trying to... Like, Assembly Machine 3s in particular needs Assembly Machine 2s, which in turn needs... also needs modules. And also needs... So, yeah, Assembly Machine 3 needs 4 assembly machines to actually craft them. 3 or 4, depending on how you do it. So, Assembly Machine 3s, 2s, 1s, and Speed 1s. Although, Speed 1s won't be done on that. The way you do Speed 1s is... way I intended it was to use these. Just set up Speed 1s on the spinny majigs. But yeah, and so the issue here is that if it wants to do... This one wants to do an Assembly Machine 3, then this one needs to do the Assembly Machine 2, and then 1. What do I need to be worried about? And then, if not... Don't want and shove it back into the network. Do I just replace all the purple chests with red chests? The purple chests kind of need to exist. If they're red, eventually it always jams up. This thing, when it's finished, so the way this thing works is it will empty its contents back into the net. We'll return everything back into the network. It's actually pretty good at that sort of thing now. still a bit janky. I have a beacon 3x3 EMP for modules, so I won't be using those. Do I have to include those for crafts? Yeah, then you don't need to worry about it. If you can pull in items from some other source, then the Make Everything doesn't need it. Yeah, you don't actually have to make modules on that thing. I usually don't, because it comes from elsewhere. I usually have a ton of them from early speed ones. That's -10. Yeah, it's still really bad. Oh, you're out of people. Everything's out of people. Substation halls, logistic storage. I need to be wired to green and red. The red wire is things to be crafted, and then green is a bit in limbo at the minute because it used to be the feedback for items, but it can also just use a logistics network. I've been off and on as to keeping that or using it for something else, maybe for auto crafting logic. But yeah, the red wire is the list of things to be... It's the list of work to be done. Normally you don't actually have to wire everything. I set it up so that you don't need to do any wires. Otherwise it works the same as the one I actually did it. I did a video on that like 2017 or something. It was ages ago. 2018, I don't remember. How do you tell the controller what I have in big ol' 100 chests everywhere? So, the way you could do that is... So you need to get a... there's in the controller there's a Roboport which I closed Factorio, unfortunately. There's a... Oh, it's from 2020. I didn't think it was that new. I thought I did it even older than that. I mean, this thing goes all the way back to 2016. The first version. So I'm just drinking coffee while trying to think. It's the afternoon coffee. It's actually another thing that I need to think about that I hadn't really... If you wanted to account for stuff that's elsewhere on the map, you could send a red signal, I think it was by radar wire, if it's available. And there's one of the two Roboports in the controller. One says read robot network contents, one is read requests. So whatever's external, you need to wire a signal of its contents to that logistics network contents Roboport, and that's why I'm thinking radar. I think it's a red wire that goes to it, and so just plug a connect a wire to the remote network, and connect a wire from a remote network Roboport to a radar, to a radar to Make Everything, and then wire that red wire to the requester. Or the storage contents Roboport. Sorry, not the requester one. I'll get the words right eventually. That would be how I do it. There is a risk though, if you wire in remote storage, then it won't make any more because it thinks that is already the way it works is it makes as much as what it maintains the amount that you ask for in the logistics network, and so if it's measuring something elsewhere, then it includes it. So it may not actually. Radar does that. Yeah, in 2.0, you can run red and green wire to a radar now. There's so many new things in 2.0, it's crazy. Uh-oh, we have fuel issues. I'm sure it'll fix itself. Air pollution's down to 9.9. I'm starting to have starting to feel like this isn't really doing as much as I was hoping it would. Yeah, radar circuit network. Don't use. It may be fixed, but in general, don't use quality radars. Only use base quality radars. As I say, it may be fixed, but there was a bug with that. That was a while. That was a few months ago, though. Aha. Yeah. Oh, there is a lot of stuff that's been added. Alright, so let's get the better fertilizer over. Yeah, I'm sort of waiting until I figure out like the autocrafter and a few other things to really... I also want to make a platform, a space platform, make everything. So that's like another thing that I'm working on. Different qualities. Yeah, but then there's also like it only works once. Yeah, it like it connects to a new network and then it like connected to a new network again after it was built. Your railbook is just 3 blueprints. A template, a straight curve, and a T-junction. Just gone for the most aesthetic of rails. Not touch quality other than accumulators or solar. Generally, it's probably the right way to go for quality, at least early on. It's a bit of a I don't want to say it's outright trap, but at least early on, it doesn't offer a lot beyond like just gambling for better solar and furnaces for platforms. Right, you need to go up there, and down there, then in there. Then you need to carry on up here. Should actually just turn that off. I don't need the pause mode. And you come over here. Yeah, and so that the idea is that then the level 1 and level 2 fertilizer comes in at the same angle. And oh, maybe not shift click that one. And here I am with multiple blueprint books of rails and things. For adding them to like the personal logistic crafters and bots and stuff, then see what happens. You can also share logistics groups, which is really cool. Oh, I didn't hit shift again. Yeah, I finally remembered. Alright, come across here, to here, here. I'll just skate across. Yep, skate across like that. And like that. And oh, you're actually higher than you're supposed to be. Well, it doesn't matter. If it's in, it's in. Sounds like you got a lot of fun, lot of fun learning all the new things. Because there is so much. Right, that's connected. Nuking the ball after a few 1 million requests seems taking a while. I mean, you could literally nuke it. That'll clear it out in a hurry. I'm not opposed to the idea of just mass nuking a base to get it out of the way. Quality modules in prod modules for purple science. Common goes for science. High quality goes for meat. Yeah, that's a good place for quality. Anything that produces a lot of something, just chuck quality modules in. I don't know why it took so long. I have the same thing when I first got it. Although, because I first saw it back in like 2013 or maybe early 2014, and it took me until 2015 to play it. I think part of it was that it was a little underdone back then. It was rather rough. Alright, so we've got all the good fertilizer. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for regular fertilizer. Pause that pipe. Oh, that's what's missing. That's what's missing. Pipe connector, please. There. It'd help if I plugged in the input fertilizer. First playthrough ever. Oh yeah. Particularly with Space Age 2, it's a much slower game than the base game. Worth it, like, but it does. Space Age does expand out pretty vast compared to base game. Oh, we're burning sulfur. Train pollution ships. 8.4 was better. Nope, 9. Probably a fair bit from, I wonder what it's coming from, actually. I don't know. Any more chimneys here? No, you're all smoke here. Did I turn up? Difficulty. Blah, 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 blah. Pollution. You know, pollution impact's normal. I mean, I don't normally have this problem with pollution. Even at higher difficulties. I mean, I got the coal there, which is churning out a lot of smoke. Can't wait to see how space exploration got updated. Oh, it's been updated, has it? It's out. Yeah, you have a thingy as well. It doesn't. Shouldn't matter. You're churning out just straight CO2. Yeah, that's news to me. Or I should say it's news as well to me. I didn't realize it was actually coming so soon. It seemed like it was a very long-term thing. I think Gleba was your biggest hurdle so far. Insanely different planet, but once you figured it out, it was great. See? Gleba, a lot of people hate Gleba, but it's a different style of building. And nothing more, yep. I think that's the real trick with Gleba is bring in as much as you can externally, like just make the bare minimum. That's my approach to it. So like instead of trying to set up a wholly self-sufficient base, just bring in the low density structures and the blue circuits for the silo launching. It's easy to make rocket fuel on planet. Shockingly easy to make rocket fuel. Then yeah, you only need 3 builds. You need the science build, a bioflux build, and a carbon fiber build, and that's it. Everything else is optional. Anyway, I was attempting this thing, and I probably should get back to it. So you 12, 12, 24. See if I can figure this thing out. I'm somewhat doubtful, but we'll see how we go. Oops, I wanted to grab all of you. Damn it. Don't press H. Press F. That's the me playing Factorio right there. It just does it so much better. What are you? You're Naphtha. No, you're Diesel into Naphtha. So there. Move that to there. You have 2 jelly mashed, 4 eye chambers, and all the spoilage goes to furnaces, and the rocket that stops there picks up exactly 1 rocket worth of materials per trip. That's the trick. 2, 3. I've taken to calling them smooth brains and wrinkle brains. It seems fairly accurate. I mean, they look like wrinkly brains, the jelly nuts, and the other ones, they've got a smooth texture, so they must be smooth brains. I'll make it 3. Yeah, 3 tiles. Just give it a little bit of room. Those don't matter so much. And there's the hydrogen reformers. Naphtha. Is it 4? I've been saying as much as possible to try and make it a thing, but it hasn't taken off yet. Almost. It almost fits. Like that. One of these... Diesel. Yeah, you all turn into Naphtha. You turn into Naphtha. Could probably bring that a little closer. There. Yeah, what I'm trying to do right now is 2, 3. I'm trying to figure out how to make a self-contained hydrogen production facility. There. Oh, I do need room for an oxygen thingy. So what do you need for oxygen? Do you need oxygen? What's like or am I just imagining things because I'm seeing the oxygen? Did I see it? Or am I? No, it was CO2, but it was red, so I thought it was oxygen. That's why. I don't actually need it at all. Dang it. Flip. Flip. Again. Just for good measure. Every time. You take heavy oil. Diesel. Yeah, naphtha. I'm just, yeah, as I say, I'm just trying to figure out if I can arrange it slightly differently. Because I'm just trying to fill in that hole there. I mean, with a bit of luck, it actually takes 6 reformers. But I don't think I'm that lucky. Should be 1, 3, 4, 5. Because yeah, 12 and 12 is 24. 24. 36, 36 is 72. 24, 48. Close enough. And then 24. What are you, 24? Yeah, 24 and 24. Yeah, 24. I was looking at that side, not that side. So 1, 2, that's covered. 18. 18's 36 plus 18. 24, 48. Oh, that one's 36. Yeah, one. Wait, that one's 36. That's 72. Oh, 48. 96. 6. 36. It might actually be 5. I could just file it under future me problems. Right, you go in there. You go in there. Oh, I need a sour water stripper. That's what I need. Waste management. No, it's here. No. Some of the choices of places for things are strange. Sour water stripper. Steam and ammonia. The extra stuff is missing from the pre-made stuff. Assume that's with the parameter. Yeah. I sort of left that for parameterization. I might leave sour water for somewhere else. Fuel gas is also a bit of a weird one. Well, actually... Yeah, I used to have all kinds of modules, but because of the blueprint parameters, they're not really needed anymore. Three... There. That can actually go there. What do you take? Take naphtha. Right, these are all the naphtha producers. They're also naphtha producers. I wonder... Possible to sneak like a... Yeah, it is actually. It's possible to sneak a pipe through there. And go up over there. You love the use of buffer chests as a bot mall output. Create only max stack size, rocket stack size, buffer chest size, trash pull back into the buffer chest. It can also work. Instead of instead of just moving them, pushing them to storage with the purple chests, use green chests, which it is actually possible now as well to do that. Originally, that had the same problem as the red chests, and also storage chests, yellow ones, because there's a little tick box now where you can say trash unrequested, and so it'll throw away everything that doesn't need to be there. And because of blueprint parameters, if you set the parameter, you can actually tell it to have like, however many stacks of something you can put in a formula in. I might actually do that. Actually, I'm going to note that one down. Yeah, I'll do. I'll change the active providers to buffer chests. The only downside is if you want to buffer something or store something somewhere else. The only reason I didn't do that is because if you want to store it somewhere else, you can't, because you can't go buffer chest to buffer chest. Like going to the mall and physically picking stuff up. The old way I used to do it was set up a row of buffer chests with all the different items, and you go to each of the buffer chests and pick stuff up. Check Discord. Alrighty. What do we got here? Ah. Direct silo. Oh. That's taken that to the extreme. That's funny. I mean, I should have seen it as being possible. It's... It's hard to do early game, that is. But it's interesting, nonetheless. I need to show you the Mark V. I put it into my save. It's almost ready. It takes Gleba to an all new extreme. Assemblies. Oh, okay. It's clever. I'll give it that. Like, that is really clever. Yeah. There's so many builds where I've got it like 90% working and it's just not 100%. What was I thinking of? Lower cap. Not specifically, if I'm thinking right. I mean, I always do. As a side note, with the make everything mall thing, I do try and minimize the overproduction as much as, like, I have very low caps set to stop it overproducing. Yeah, how's that one? I don't think that really helped me much. No, it did kind of. What do you take? Diesel. I think it just really just made a bigger mess just by spinning all that round. That is really annoying. I mean, I'm going to make use of that either way. What's your out? Oh, that's fuel gas output. Okay. Yeah, you can go there. That goes there. Oh, that's pushed out quite far. Do it this way, it squeezes it down by a tile. Three, and then 1, 2, 3, like so. Oh yeah, that reminds me, that blueprint you linked before, that was an interesting one where it's using, yeah, the script generated filter. That had a lot of stuff going on inside it. I need to give this some proper thought. Alright, more tweakage. Reason being, I'm seeing... Oh, no, I'm off by one. Damn it. Yeah, I want these ports to match together like that. There. Ideally so that they can connect up like this. So the naphtha comes out of there and then goes back around in as an input. So it needs to loop around. That way all of the inputs can be, you know, the outputs are before the inputs. To find interesting? Yes. I didn't quite make sense of it, although I need to sit down, probably look at it again to fully make sense of it, but interesting nonetheless. That's better. Because yeah, I need to do the same with the fuel gas. So 1, 2, 3. There. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, like that. I have a feeling I'm missing one of these, or possibly one of these. And again, fuel gas, fuel gas, fuel gas, there, to there, to there, and to there. I could probably shrink it down by a few tiles as well. I suppose what I could also do is put a fluid storage 4 right about here. And that's the hydrogen output. You know, just like that. Maybe we should make it a 3. Run you along here. There, there, down, and into there, because that's should be fuel gas. Yep, into there, into there. Maybe I do want to bring that closer. It's a bit problematic because, you know, that's got to do a bit of the weeble wobbles. And then this one's got to come round to do the same. You've got to go into there, snapping there, snapping there. Oop. Oh no, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Then we want some diesel to come round. Yeah. Oh, you don't want to go up 2, that's fine. You can slide across to there. Is it, I think is that the one where it's just the assembly machine? Out of curiosity. Yeah, you go in there. Oh, you don't need that anymore. There. Another way to set up indexes with a new controller? Oh yeah. I have done probably a little bit too much with the new selector. Something that probably borderlines on too much with the new selector. Fuel gas. The science array is a position. Yeah. I'm been tempted to change that up a little bit as well. Oh, you know what I should do? Well, not that ideally, but since I deleted it, but yeah, I should use one of these. Which then covers the hole, so then I can't actually plug a pipe in. There we go. Now you can go in there. You... Come on. To there. You can change what item display. It always shows the most in... It shows the order of most in-demand item. You can change the index manually. You'd have to add a custom, like a constant combinator with a set of items. If you wanted to change it to just items it's producing, it would need a constant combinator and a decider combinator to filter items out. But yeah, unlike the old one, which was fixed, it actually changes dynamically, or completely dynamically. I think if you change the selector, no. Oh, you'd have to, yeah, like change the selector to a decider if you wanted to make it a fixed item. Oh. Oh yeah. You could actually make a new one that tracks science from that. There's actually a better way to track science is there's a script that generates a bar graph using the display thing. That's really neat. You need hydrogen, you need steam. I think all of them need steam. Just being connected to power, it knows you have a requested chest across the earth with 10k demand for purple science. Yep, everything it knows about it will come up. Yeah, that's the read logistics network requests. That's the It's a bit of a flaw, really. Actually. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, and 49, 51. Oh, yeah, it's just barely. I was going to say, oh, that's going to be more than one boiler. That's 2 boilers worth. No matter. At least for now. I'll just smokestack both of them. But actually, pass it via these. That way they're like always getting supplied. And then this one needs some stuff. You need steam as well. What I'll do is I'll do steam last. Alrighty, you have a steam input and a hydrogen output. Alright, hydrogen output. These were a little bit more aligned. Now if I align them like that, then what I can do, I'm going to pipe along here. The problem is that might not work. Let's do it that way. Why are you all crumpled down like that? Yeah, come across to here and in. You go there. You go in there. 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 You'll get all unhappy. You're also unhappy. You're actually fuel gas. There's actually a lot of things unhappy there. Go into there. Then we need a connector. Connector and connector. Okay, fuel gas is happy again. Now we're just going to figure out steam. And I think level 3, layer 3 for steam is the way to go. We just come across here and then there. See, I've sort of boxed myself in. Actually, no, I haven't. Have I gone one? Oh, I have gone one too high. Yeah, it comes in like that, and then it can dip into the different connection points there. Yeah, I would highly recommend that script. It's amazing. It would be more convenient to do it like that. It isn't consistent, but eh. Alright, I think that's everything connected now. All it needs for input is water and oil, and an output of sour water. Oh, it actually needs steam here too. Bring that away on layer 1. And it can disappear over there, because the layer 2 is being used by those already. It generates the bar graph from 0 to 100. As I said, unfortunately I don't remember what it was called. So I don't have a link for it. I reckon you'd like it. I did find it on GitHub. Few of them exist, but the one that I found was one of the better ones. I'll have to dig it up again. Alright, so that's sour water. So I was just thinking about this thing, trying to get it done. You need hydrogen, okay. I'm pretty sure I found it as a GitHub thing rather than the Reddit one. Okay. Oh, I didn't do that steam. Yeah, this one. This probably also help with the air. Well, it doesn't help with the air pollution on account of the fact that it's generating a ton of CO2. But hydrogen vehicles should help with the air pollution situation, because the mega vehicles start to really generate a lot of pollution. What is the vehicle pollution? Yeah, 4.5. It's not crazy, but it's getting up there. What I should do, if I haven't already, with as far as the upgrade goes, yeah, maybe pull some of those away. Where is the last excavator also? Oh wait, there's more than one. There's 8 to go. Okay, so it isn't actually... I thought it was done, but no, it isn't. I'm sad now. Alright, let's... am I happy with it there? I think I am. Let's build that. 7 cannot reach destination. Ah, yeah, we're trying to go to fuel, but the train's sitting there. Yeah, it can. It's similar with hydrogen for trains as well. Hydrogen trains are they're slightly better because they're slightly faster. Oh yeah, you're just going to keep digging that out. Yeah, dig me a ramp, please. pretty sad. That's how it's looking. It's just obliterating that sand. That's really drained it out nicely. It's just weird the air pollution's so high, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what's... I mean, apart from burning sulfur, which isn't the best, it's actually really bad. It's, yeah, 48 for 12. But it shouldn't normally be that bad. So I've actually managed to churn out a ton of fertilizer too from all this. Turn into like soybeans or something. Oh, that's why there's so few workers. Yeah, it's not going to get workers for at least a little while. Alright, so that's the hydrogen concern. We'll let that sort itself out over time. How much sour water? 18, 18 is 36. You take... I think you actually takes... Yeah, 36. Yeah, 36. Little machine that shows the progress bar of science consumption. Is that it? It should use a... the display combinator. Actually... Do I have... I just realized I might actually have it saved. I don't remember if I do or not. Let's see... It's a... It was a Python script. It should just be a display panel. Look for... let's see if I can bring it up. Oh, I actually have the thingy open. I never closed the tab. There you go. That's one way to do it. Oh, did you really sign me out? Well, let me type that there. Yes, it will. There. I'm not allowed to on YouTube, unfortunately. Yeah, progress bar was what I was trying to think of. Or will it? There it is, yeah. That little GitHub link there should take you to the progress bar generator. And it just uses Python. Hilarious review on Teams. 1-star rating. Croatia will be a nuclear power before this app works. It's worse than using half-ply toilet paper. Teams, you say? Any excuse. I will use any flimsy excuse to press that button. Make you jump. Just make sure everyone's awake. I should just add a trigger word for Teams to make it ring once. If you say Teams, it just does it. Don't need to remind it of Teams. It's just driving everyone to alcoholism. Got any solar panel block blueprints? Yes. I am working on blueprints for different planets. It's really just Vulcanus. Oh, it's not. There should have been a Power Prince one. Let me have a look. Actually, I don't need to look on GitHub. I can look here on the local repository. Somewhere, wherever it is. Am I blind? Oh, it tries to be all like that, I think. No, it's not on there, that's why. It should be a blueprint of Flower Plimp. Oh, there's 5 years ago. Stylable Fusion is the fusion. Oh, yeah, okay. It's not actually structured. No, I didn't upload it. Okay. Yeah, everything's old. Yeah, there's a new solar now. I thought I uploaded that. And if it's factory extended, it's not valid anymore. $7.6. Tell me where it's coming from. Why are you struggling? Oh yeah, how's that coming along? I mean, that is a narrow gap. Yeah, fill that in slightly. I mean, and try not to get yourself stuck. It's nice to know that they're going there now. Oh, that's mining, not thingying. Alright, so we got that cooking along nicely. You're chewing through there. I'm trying to think what I was actually intending on doing next. Oh yeah, I need to work on that still. The waste disposal facility. Nuclear needs to be started still. That is a little bit involved. There's some like uranium there. So we probably should set up a new dig team for that. Probably a new ore sorting plant and everything. Yeah, food. I think a food upgrade is probably the next thing to do. Yeah, I wanted lots of farming and all the food processing all together. So for that, we need a mill. You mill into flour. Water makes bread. Fermentation. You still need fermentation for something. Mixer. You make animal feed out of food, which is very valuable. Those are relevant. Food processor. You make tofu. You make meat and drippings. You can just make trimmings. You can make sausage. Just like that. Food processor. So we need to make some meat yet. Oh yeah, and I haven't set up chicken farms either. That's another thing that needs to be done. So they can probably be like up here or something. But it's just potatoes, corn. What is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't even have enough. I mean, all of these farms probably won't be working towards the same thing. Output? No, you're the input. It's like the getting more. Oh, it's overcrowded now. I didn't turn off the thingy. Getting more variety seems to slow down the overall consumption that I've noticed. I don't know if that's true or not though. No, you need a U-shaped conveyor. It's because I haven't had disease kill everyone off yet, or at least for a while. Yeah, quick build that. No, still not enough workers. Oh, it's still loading. I was looking at why I was stopped, and yeah, it's just loading. Yeah, I need to address this thing. Yeah, you're processing both, but I probably need 2 of both. You make sludge either way? No, one makes slag. I should do the bare minimum and then take it from there. Alright. Do I need to make fertilizer here? Not really. Yeah, the anaerobic digesters. It's fine. Let's get a little bit further away from that. Get over here. Different things. Unit module. Oh, unit module. Cargo depot 3. Oh, you get that out the way because it'd actually grow even bigger. Need like a loose module. Contracts. So I could potentially turn slag into waste or slag into sludge. Probably waste. Or slag into sour water. Which does turn into that turns into sulfur, so it's not terrible. Yeah, I want like large. I want like 2 lots of garbage going in, 2 lots of slag going out, and then whatever from there. Oh, we can do that later. You're bringing in all the junk. Oh yeah, because you're bringing in sulfur. What do you need sulfur here for? It needs to be transferred elsewhere. It'd need to be transferred to oil. Over here. I'm slowly figuring this stuff out. Actually, as a side note, something that would be nice is being able to send this thing out into the world again. Maybe before that. Oh, we're researching data center now. Have you heard about the 80k bitcoins moved to a new wallet recently? They were dormant for 14 years. No, I hadn't heard about that. It's interesting. Someone remember their wallet passkeys or something? It's just stripped bare of trees. I'm hopping around between jobs too much. Okay. What do you need? You need, like, acid. I need to redo oil, which means I need to redo... Alright, so to disentangle this, I think the first job is farms. Which means let's copy you. So you can be vegetables. That could actually be 3 and 1 as well. Because, what is it? It's 18, that's 22. And then that makes it 19. I mean, I don't know, it was actually better as 3. Yeah, 22. Okay. What I read, looks like it's one person owner that seems they're just upgrading keys for better security. Okay. It's kind of the crazy thing with Bitcoin is that for all it proclaims, everyone can see what you're doing. 15, 13, 15, 13.8. So it's not actually benefiting. I do like the natural replenish like that anyway, because it wrong one. It helps relieve the pressure on the fertility if there's a problem with the fertilizer supply. Are you? Alright, let's get that out of the way. Is the game not really not like back-to-back crops? It sort of averages it out. I think I realized just having done that I already figured out the best option was 2-2-1. I seem to have forgotten why I was doing it the way I was. Oh, wrong one. It was F. Might actually be easier if I do the loading first. So like have a unit station. 1, 2. Then loose. 1, 2. That might actually do it for now. Oh, I actually put the wrong belt down. Yeah, you'd think alternating would be better, but the game doesn't seem to really care that much for that. Like you'd think crop replenish would be better, but yeah, it sort of doesn't do it like that. Yeah, it should be like that. Or it shouldn't. Okay, I guess I did do that for a reason. Storage 4. Something sensible, no less. Where are we at there? There. Lamb and lamb. It doesn't actually line up correctly. mean, it could double up the wagons, but it doesn't really need it. I think what I really want is just to move it away a little bit like that. Storage. 3 and 4. Guess I'm moving these now. Like I didn't think that through or anything. Take a break here soon too. 4. I think we'll come back to that in a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There. 7 and 8. There. Yeah, so that'll be the fruit, vegetables, corn, and thingy, potatoes. Potato. Potato. Schmexy, how you doing? Corn, corn, and we'll keep it consistent. I can change it later. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Blammo. Unpause that, unpause that, unpause that. That'll do it. And then this poor thing has got to take water. And a lot of it. Farms get real thirsty for water. I'll do some food processing on this side, because then, you know, this stuff, you know, wheat can happen further back. Same with beans. Sugarcane I might do this side or something, or might find somewhere else. It may even be deeper into there. I need to see how much I actually need. Drill a new water source. I mean, we've got water just here, ready to go. There's actually a nice water source right underneath the farms. That was somewhat intentional. Need to make a start on building the town too. Oh yeah, that's right. We're going to put the town here. We're just moving a mountain out of the way. Yeah, something like that'll do, I reckon. Actually take it further and maybe even do that. Yeah, we'll relocate all of this over here. Just screech to a stop and skid round. I could do the square a little bit closer, you know, alternate between the central ones could alternate between town, you know, city block square, but I like it that way. I mean, having said that though, there is another tier of housing and it does get pretty crazy. Yeah, let's do it. There. limestone. It does mean that I need to go over one more here. That's fine. Yeah, and then have all the services along here and maybe over here. Maybe have like the waste outputs here and inputs here. Any water here? No. Wholly dependent on potentially a water train. I don't know if I like that. It's just dangerous. Yeah, like for about here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Household goods. Household appliances. Luxury goods. Transformer doesn't really matter that much. It could be just down here. Then a water facility. You know what? All of these could actually be along here. Not sure how many other modules there are. Oh, clinic. Clinic? Yeah, then the collection can be down here. It's like your waste collection, recyclables collection, your biomass collection. Then the water facility can be somewhere there. Make that the square with the statue. It needs to be longer now, because it's not quite the 3 and 2. It could be 3 and 3. That in turn means I want... Let's do 3. So whose oil is struggling? Big Palm, or are we taking little tykes from the oil rig? It wasn't processing fast. Like it was struggling to... It was actually plenty coming in. It's actually good now. But yeah, it wasn't making diesel fast enough. But I think hydrogen's a bit on the edge. Not quite keeping up. Although it seems to be good now. We're working on building a new oil build here, specifically for hydrogen. If anything, pollution is sort of killing the dream a bit. Oh, air pollution's down though, and vehicle pollution's to -10. What else does health give? Or what else gives health? The clinic. I suppose I haven't done the medical stuff, so I should do that. They're doing that. Medical supplies, medical supplies, medical supplies. There actually should be, yeah, household goods as well. Oh yeah, I've got rocking chairs. Do you need medical equipment and disinfectants? I always forget what this chain is every time. I believe it's chemical plants. Chemical plant 2. Yeah, disinfect. Oh, that's right. Needs ethanol and plastic. I mean, both of those aren't impossible. Medical tools, I think, was also this thing. Yeah, and steel and plastic. Yeah, I think I'm not making the medical parts, and that's kind of killing the dream. Now I don't remember how I made ethanol production. Oh, okay, it's just hydrogen and CO2. Otherwise, it's that's right. Yeah, the fermentation. That's why I normally get into corn, is to make ethanol. But hydrogen and CO2, I mean, it's not like I'm short on CO2. I might just ferment it. Make a diesel from corn. Because there should be a, yeah, biodiesel. Cooking oil and ethanol. And cooking oil, I think, is... yeah, just grinding up flours. There should be a CO2 over here. CO2 source over... yeah, these guys. No, not those guys. These guys. Soon to be these guys. Let's grab a storage 3. This game is just never-ending squirrel projects. It's like, I need to do these things, but oh, I need this and I need that and I need this and I need that. I mean, admittedly, I don't need to do the medical supplies, it's just that I've forgotten to do it. It's normally something I would do. You can take CO2? Yeah, you can. It's a good idea to check before committing to it. You know, and all that stuff. Yeah, keep that vented if it can't output. You pause that, pause that. Why aren't you making things? You need electronics. What does electronics need? Copper. Where's copper? I mean, it's running. Oh, you don't have sand. Sand? Sand, yeah. You have sand. What are you lot doing? Slacking. Slacking on the job. It'd be handy if it wasn't partially stuck. You have nowhere to dump stuff. You know what? Stop stripping that bare. Get into the good stuff here. As we just slowly mine the beach. So terrible. Dear. Just mining the beach. Clean of sand. I should actually be mining quartz, because quartz crushes down into a whole lot more sand, and it's right there, ready to be picked away. Like, I've squirrel project that, I'm squirrel projecting this, squirrel projecting this. It's, it never ends. I wonder if it feels like I never get anything done around here. Right, you make me some of that. Park that out the way. Plug that into there. And it's kind of important, so I do need to tap it off early. Might tap it off from the front of the tank. Oh, you also make water. Oh, there is a water reclamation port somewhere. There it is, over there. Gotta swap it again. Never ends. Alright, plop it there. I'll call it good enough. Alright, that'll be 18 ethanol every 60 seconds. You need 9 for making disinfectant. And then pop that there. Pop that there as I slowly close this down. Pop that there. Like that. Now where... Oh, plastic's right there. That's handy. I was putting it here because I knew plastic was nearby. I didn't quite process that it was that nearby. You give me steel, 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 steel. Somewhere. There it is. Bring it all in. I mean, I was trying to keep this path clear. Go around like that. And now it's going to be complaining about workers. And you go there. Quick build. I could potentially belt it all the way over, but I don't want to. The clinic. Oh, there's some of that got built. Some of the piping over here. Sure, there was like one of these helps with. Oh, you're not getting household goods. Oh yeah, I suppose this thing's all gummed up. I bet that's what it is. I'll bet it's not dumping dirt, so all the trucks are stuck holding onto dirt. Can't dump there. You're just straight up backed up on coal. How does the module mole stuff work with liquids? It's one of those things where it can work, but it doesn't work too well at it. I used to have, the older version had a gap so you could run a pipe into it for like lubricant and stuff. But yeah, in general, it doesn't work too well with it. It doesn't mean you can't wrangle stuff in. You could probably wrangle it in on the side, or maybe just have an empty bottom area. Blue belts, use a foundry. Or if you can. Eventually belt production goes on Vulcanus, because you can only make the green belt on Vulcanus. I say use a foundry because you get 50% free, which is really handy because the number of gears that you pour into the undergrounds. In that case, if you have foundries available to use those to make belts, you should be able to get the lubricant and molten iron in. You're all stuck up again. I'm just not making anything. Like those need construction parts. These are lacking. Yeah, it was electronics because it was lacking sand. Just not mining. How many trucks do you have? 2. Get the third one. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember if the yellow belt actually takes molten metal or not. I think it does. Or if it just crafts directly. I feel like I stalled out a little bit. Alright. I think now might be a good time for a break, actually. Just wait for things to happen. Release trucks to catch up. What? Or maybe at the very least, see what everything... All the vehicles are... Okay, so it's not dirt. It might be because they're going all the way over here to dump a rock. They're starting to build that. I need to do the track for that too. I remember now. Because they've slowed right down, so it's probably dumping rock if I was to hazard a guess. Oh yeah, because this has been filled in. I don't need to do that anymore. Oh, they're not... I don't have anything more to do there. That's fine. I don't really need to add more there. Oh, I still gotta dig all this out. It's just sort of ugly all round. What about... Even that's kind of nasty. I could give it a go. You know, just start like filling in that. I sort of gave them a ramp so they could use it though. Then it can come across here, down and up. Oh, we are low on work workers again. Should also probably recall the dig team. Just filling everything up with rock for no reason. I mean, it's still... I'm seeing sand get moved fairly regularly, so that's alright. It's just that I don't think it's moving fast enough. Yeah, now they're happy to dump some stuff a lot closer. Look at them go. They're just flying in. If I was to be so crazy, like start filling in this as well. There. Just so I don't block that off. If I'm going to start filling in this, it's going to block off a path so they can come round the other way. But they'll level it out again. What I really need is this lot to finish here. Had a day off Friday. Architect had whole Friday and the weekend to move projects and pipelines. It's still not done. Nothing to work on now. Classic. Damn architects. Right, hopefully they nommed on that quick enough so that there's a reasonably smooth transition. Right, I need to hit the brake button in a minute. I'll just allocate these and then we shall pause for 2 minutes. Alright, well, I say pause, I'm going to leave the game run. Alright, I'm going to go for a quick break. We're going to be back in 2 minutes, so don't go too far. We should be back shortly. It also means I can run the Twitch ads. Alrighty, he says, with the thing muted. Now, how angry are things since I left? Nope, just snap. Okay, I don't know why that does that now. It's like a driver update or something. It doesn't, or Windows update or driver update. It's been doing that. Okay, there's no fuel anymore. Bad oil problems come back. It's all going. Just trying to. Ah. What's that? I actually pause you and you as well, because that means this can run. Kind of. Oh, and the trucks are happy too. Excellent. Everything's happy again. What about you? Yeah. What are you waiting for? You are waiting for that. Oh, the Rockamajiggas block it up. Why isn't that outputting? That's rock. Oh, it's coal. It's blocked up. Sorry, not rock. Well, at least it can return more now that the train's taken away at least a little bit. Spinner can't make like oil from coal in this. Alright team, all you need to do is just scrape this. Scrape it down. How you doing? How's the hole digging going? It's going pretty well. Just got a little bit down here to do. It's the diesel situation that seems to be a bit of a situation.
Hello there.
And hello there, Tucker Bear. Bam. And bam, bam. There we go. Strip. Really just pull the last of it out. Probably bordering on obsessive at this point. The coal looks thin. Yeah, we've done a decent amount pulling the last of the coal out. I mean, I do need to set up another patch at some point. Preferably sooner rather than later. Run your medical supplies. Thankfully, there's plenty more coal where that came from. And this thing's, yeah, it's ready to go now. I just need people to actually run it. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't dig that up. We don't want to be digging that up. Yeah, go dump it back where you found it. There you go. Where's next coal? It's going to be either here, which I think I've actually set up a... Yeah, I've already set up a thingy for, or is over here. Still working on coal number 2. Island is set to the highest resource number. I found you don't really need to do... I suppose you're further along than me, aren't you? I found it's generally it's not really that important. What's the oxygen doing exactly? Oh, that's right. I was making fertilizer. There we go. A 1,000 years. Ah, that's why. Yeah. That's paused. How's research cooking along? Not very well. Water pollution's at 4.7. Are you burping? No, you're not burping. Who's dumping waste? Who's dumping waste into the ocean? Water pollution is easy to get to zero, so there's no reason for it to really be dumping stuff, but I don't know. It's possibly sour water. Oh, maybe that. I mean, this shouldn't be doing the basic recipe. It's available to it, but it shouldn't be doing it. Should always do the top one because it's always got supply. Should actually remove it from the list. They've got so much sulfur. Yeah, so it's the sour water tank's empty. I'm actually burning sulfur. It's 1. So bad. Water's only 7.1 though. Like, I'm not getting increased for... Oh, yeah, because they're upgraded. I need, like, household goods to push it up. You should have... Yeah, you have household goods. Has some sprinkle deposit. 15 tiles deep in 1 to 2 spots. Which map is it? Like, this one has a giant mound of it right here. It actually has another giant mound over here. Oh, it's a buried pile underneath. I suppose there's a little bit of coal here and here if I wanted to dig those up. Oh, I was wondering what I could see. It was the tree harvester. Oh yeah, how's this? Oh no, I only ever ghosted it. I really need to do that. Also, Armageddon under second... Oh yeah, that's actually... Oh, that's on the surface, but... Most of that's in the water, arguably. It might actually be below the water surface. Oh, okay, yours is just a lot worse. That's right, yeah. I forgot about that. The seed... it's the same map, but there's a random seed for how the resources are laid out. You know, normally... Normally, when all of these are going, and when you have 3 oil distillers, you'd be swimming in diesel. Ideally, not literally, but like you'd have a lot of it. I think part of it is I'm turning a lot of it into hydrogen. Down to negative 51. He's 2.8. I think I feel like... Oh, freshwater shortage. I wonder. Why are you so bad on water now? I mean, the rainwater collector... Or am I just pulling so much? It's possible... I might need to pipeline it. How's this looking? I might unpause these and see how we do. I might need to pipeline it from way up here though. I don't really want to though. As I look at it, I'm like, I don't wanna. But it's really struggling on water. That one. I mean, I could just throw more water collectors at it. Oh. I'm going to leave that for now. This iron patch seems like it's got a lot in it. It seems to be more than way more than I remember from last time I played this map. Right, now you're happy. Sludge is backed up. Why is sludge backed up? Compost is backed up. Because you're backed up. Because you're backed up. You... Pretty sure you can dump fertilizer. Yeah, you can dump fertilizer into the ocean. Thankfully, it's not too bad. There. We don't want to do that. Do that. It might actually be possible to burn it as well. If I remember rightly. Quick build, priority out. Quick build. Yeah, you can burn it for 18 pollution. Versus, I mean, this is 60 into 15. That was 18 into 18. So it is actually better to dump it into the ocean than it is to burn it. Basically pipe simulator. It's basically lack of diesel simulator. Yeah, that's why the water pollution is up, because it's dumping poop, raw sewage into the ocean. Yeah, now you can run. You're burning garbage still. Fine. And that should start going down. It's actually unusual that I'd have to dump... Oh, I could probably pause that. It's unusual that I have to dump... It's not... I have done it before, but it is unusual to be dumping liquid fertilizer into the ocean. Yeah, it might just be a case of catching up on fuel now. Come along. Change the fertilizer. Oh, it is actually less, is it? Because yeah, in the previous update, it was always tough. Too drunk to remember what you did last night? Just have a look out into the ocean. You should be able to spot it. I don't know if I can be bothered to pull away like that little bit there and much more of the little bits. I think that'll do it. Negative 131 on workers now. I mean, I did kind of give the population a lack of water poisoning. But minor details. Okay, it's all these that's struggling. It's not the end of the world. No food supply. I suppose since the population's gone up, it's increased the demand. Why is your fertilizer 0? Like, this tank is... Oh, that's why. And you don't have any limestone. Where can I steal some from? Maybe I can put a container here, but I don't want them taking it. I shouldn't take it back, but I don't want the. I'm worried that that's going to happen. Could use logistics groups to fix that. Yeah, just a little bit of a limestone supply. I mean, in theory, a train should bring it the rest of the way, but eh. Now all I just need to do is see that nobody takes it back to where they found it. Oh, that's why. There we go. I was like, there's surely no reason for them not to be moving this stuff. Alright, where are you lot going? You better not be going there or something. You're swinging across. The army of trucks. The convoy. Yeah, they're going there. Oh, they're probably taking some to... I think it's the paper as well. Needs some. Yeah, there it is. I'm taking it to paper. On the plus side, because the population's gone down, there's probably less demand for food. $29. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of the that one because I'm just relying on. I'm using fertilizer, so I might as well just get rid of it. Get rid of the replenish cycle. pump it full of fertilizer. I mean, that mark is the max. Actually, tell me. I'm sure it did somewhere. Tells me how much it actually is stored. I think it is only fertilizer 1 though. 'Cause if it's 120, it's only fertilizer 1. It's all gone. That's why I needed to dump the other fertilizer. It's all gone. Ah, you're done. There. Can start digging that up then. Then I can start filling this in. Alright, the dirt unloader. Or the dirt area needs to be there. Just so it doesn't start filling in the other tiles. Now, we're not doing any research at the minute, so might as well pause all that. The lack of people problems. Is that limestone or salt? Both. Looks like diesel's recovering as well. Looks like, doesn't mean it is. You... construction 2... Oh yeah, circuits are back. Just waiting for that. It's probably... yeah, these. Eating all the construction parts. Sort of eating all the construction parts. What's wrong with glass? Glass is not doing too good. We'll pause. Ah, okay, it's just paused. Okay. Just let them both go and see how it does. You be going. It's kind of important, that is. This doesn't matter. I'm not using microchips needs thingy 3, so it's not the biggest deal if it's not going. Aha. You. That. We'll just hand pick some of these. Make the fuel station trucks upgraded to the tank to the mega tankers. Didn't I have another fuel station somewhere? Or was that it? That might have been it. Call it coal mine 1. You... Otherwise they're impossible to track. Because there's actually a lime too. Alright, you... Oh, you're still doing that. Oh, it's completed, okay. Truck to... I'm gonna say... hydrogen hauler. So then I can pick out like coal and lime, a coal mine, then sand and lime. Large tree harvester, no. It's bulk stuff only, so I can't do anything that's flat, so no harvesting. I think that might do for now. Huzzah, new refugees. Alright, back up to 20. I guess a little bit of fertilizer goes a long way. That I can't make anymore. But yeah, the impression I got was they changed the fertilizer. Did you actually say no? I was wondering what the usage was now. Whether it was the fertilizer usage for the farms is lower, because it felt like farms used a lot of fertilizer. Where are all the construction parts going? Feels like I'm not able to make any use of them. Like the red parts just seem to be evaporating. I mean, that's generally what happens with the red parts anyway. Some of them are... Oh, they're probably going into all this. Pause it all for now. I mean, the fact the trunk's there sort of gives it away. So how are you doing? Yeah, you're full of water now. I mean, this was paused because the the groundwater reserve isn't too bad now. I think it's gone down a little bit, but we'll keep an eye on it. You can't escape, can you? No, you can't get over there. And that shouldn't take too long to fill up. It's a bit of a problem though. Paradons for tonight. You weave 14 bells through a 10 wide space. Regrets were, but trains will sort it out soon. Classic pie. Forces you to suffer. What's stopping you from getting... Oh. Is it legitimately just crap on the ground that's stopping it from getting through? Crap on the ground that I could get out of the way just by doing some of this. Yep, just like that. There it goes. frantically pressing the escape button. Dear. Yeah, now you can fill up on that and go refuel and be merry. Should actually lay concrete here. Let's get them off the dirt. That truck reversed into the conveyor belt just a little bit too much there. Just bash it out the way. Quick deliver. I feel like it's just forever waiting for things to happen. Right, that's fine. Start that up again. CO2. Actually make that much. Sort of expecting more out of it. Yep. Come on, there we go. Go to scroll chat on the other screen, and then it games. Forget the game's still in context. So this is more like what it should be. You know, 6.7. So it's not as detrimental. Problem is, I'm basically chipping away at the side of the crater now. Just the size of the dirt patch from the trucks going through. It's just hadn't fully appreciated it. Hydrogen station. There. Other fluid storage. It's always good to put a little bit of storage behind any fuel station, hydrogen or otherwise. Coming through. Yeah, I want to send the boat out, but we're negative 100 workers again. Disappointed. Oh, start platform doesn't make white signs? Oh, yeah, I never fixed the starter platform. Because it's actually a hangover from the old science recipe. This from the stupid recipe. Oh, kind of. I think it actually is, I think it's actually... Oh, it should be, did I include... No, I think it's like one of the very first platforms they ever made is the, possibly the space science. It's featuring me problems to fix it. So the problem with Space Age is there's just so many things to do and not enough time. I mean, I updated the starter platform so they're a little cheaper. This looks like it could get to Vulcanus. The crappy one should get to Vulcanus. It might struggle bus. I need to research engines. Oh, I thought I did do the basic static platform. Just not very well. There seems to be one design that everyone uses. It's like a 3-stage blueprint where it just sort of grows. Tree harvester has no fuel. I also completely lost track of what I was doing. Oh yeah, I never actually finished this. Like, I need a train that picks up, have early Aquilo. There should have been, so currently there's the really terrible early Aquilo. Oh, I might not have updated that book as well. There's the, yeah, I need to update the book. I don't think I actually pushed the changes. Oh, I know what I'm doing after this then. Actually, that's not a good arrangement. That's slightly better. God. There we go. I mean, you could roll on, roll off it, but eh. This thing kinda needs to get working. I mean, in saying that, I've paused it because I want to make medical supplies. Up to 13. I mean, it's good that it's getting they're getting food to help with the health a little bit. Yeah, look at that soil fertility. That's what that's for. Yeah, see it. Look at it boost it. Whereas this got. Oh yeah, you don't get fertilizer, I don't think. Do you? Oh, you only get brown fertilizer, which I paused. Because I'd rather make this stuff. Yeah, the better fertilizer. Pastime in public transport when someone's on the phone and loudspeaker, sit next to them and join in the conversation. That's classic. How often do you get old people doing that? Like, well, I say old people, it's like basically Gen Xers, because Gen Xers are boomers now. They're the boomers of 20 years ago. Where that was the point where boomers were starting to do that sort of thing. Where they're sort of they're reaching that age bracket where they're still agile enough, but the brain started slowing down, or the brain still thinks they're agile, but the body's slowed down, or body's long given up. I'm actually surprised I'm not using more power. Or am I? I'm actually pretty close, like, because I've got all these here, it's actually not nearly as much as I think it is. Did twice so fair, seen many people bring on loudspeaker, always young people. Yeah, that's actually close to max. I don't really want to do that though. Trouble is, I don't have the workforce to actually. Oh, that would help. I was gonna set everything down by 1. I mean, this is making medical supplies, so it's kind of important to see what gets left behind over here. It really just consumes work over here. the act of lowering those priorities. Yeah, I thinking about it, yeah, I don't think I ever updated the book on GitHub. There should be a pile of platforms on there. There should be the at the very least that one should actually have the static one, like the science one. It should have 3 static science, early inner, and then early Aquilo. But then there should be like 9 or 10 now. There should be the crappy space science platform, a new early inner, and then an early Aquilo, and then late inner and late Aquilo. Then foundation and GPUs. And then I think the calcite one's there too. Passive aggressive in funny ways more often. Just embracing the British way of being passive aggressive. There we go, medical supplies. Medical supplies and medical supplies. 8.5 per 60. There we go. 18 straight away. Yeah, healthcare plus 3. I feel jibbed. Helps with Unity though. I could probably turn off one of the oil rigs as well. I feel like, or at least slow them down, maybe. Yeah, so you're at 2x. What's the other one at? Where is the other one there? Oh, you're only at 2x as well. Yeah, because it's storing a hell of a lot. Sort of eases the, yeah, let's just do that and then turn that one off. Actually, that and then that. At least you don't need to simulate a ship going out to transfer workers. Yep, hydrogen. Cool. Aha, I started filling that in. Or they nearly finished filling that in, I mean. I'd like to see him fill that in, though. Yeah, the fuel truck. Right. Is that increased? Yeah, 15. There we go. Yeah, so that should help negate diseases. And just generally stop having negative population. That would be amazing if I didn't constantly have negative population. Don't know how long it'll last. Tank of carbon dioxide. And then I could turn on the hydrogen production. Yep, you're happy. Pull up an iron again. Alright. Things are looking up, so now I'm wondering what the next project will be. Maybe just make a start on that. I think, yeah, we'll continue wrangling the farm, I think. There. I'm having a thinking moment. I might need, at the very least, I'm going to need a little bit back there for it to shunt forward. Then we need all of that built. What are you? Vegetables, fruit. Then I need, what do I need? I need a train station. That's the fruit pickup. Then I have fluid station. One fluid station? Yeah, one fluid station will do. It'll be multi-purpose, this one. Hang on. Or will I put it somewhere else? Because I need... So... I need to bring supplies into here. I'll do that one as well. I might do 3. The idea being... this one unloads... diesel, this one unload... that one can be diesel, this one can be hydrogen. Because I can have a refuel. I'm just having two minds about actually doing that separate. Because I wouldn't mind a fuel station here because it's on the way to other stuff. But, and, you know, there's the opportunity to combine it with other stuff. I just don't know if it's a good idea or not. And then I need one for fertilizer. That's why I'm thinking maybe make the first one fertilizer 2. Yeah, I'm thinking I might bring other... not use that to bring fuel in and just do fuel separately. Maybe even have that like here. Yeah, like that. And then, you know, it's just a generic oh god. Train delivery thing. And if I'd have planned for it and prepared for it, then, you know, it can happen anywhere. You come here, you need a loop-a-doop, and then we pop that there. And yeah, then it can have a pair of tanks, then some refuel stations. Yeah, have like a couple of diesel refuel modules and can lash into that. And I can switch them to hydrogen eventually. I could always do... Nah, let's do hydrogen. It does mean doing that. And that's why I was sort of hesitating. Bam, and bam. Just becoming a real messy junction there. Alright, let's fix some of these directions. You go that way, you go that way, that way. Yep. Alright, now you should be able to build this. Kind of. Maybe ideally a little less jank. That'll do. I might just pull this back a little bit further. Either or, really. What do you need? Fertilizer. But these things also need, like, food processor needs salt and limestone. Some other stuff needs to happen here too. You need flour. Flour needed. That's fine. Got water, but you know, limestone, salt, all that good stuff. No MSG, unfortunately. Can't bring in trainloads of MSG. In fact, cancel that, cancel that, cancel that. All down there. There. Yeah, I'll just use the tight corners. There. So then I can push the track. Hopefully. There. Yeah, really wrangle it in. Trans AI image with subscriber names, even gifted. It's not surprising people gift crotch. Yep, I can see that happening. Right, what are we... Come on, game. Here we are. It's just so aggressive into that curve. All I want is a little bit of that. Like, how much is needed to cram into there? Oh, I actually pretty well picked it. No, I didn't. It's good enough. There we go. It's a little bit more compact now. Pregnant Sonic variations. What is it with people and Sonic? Sonic is comes up a surprising amount these days. I think Sonic was very popular with the furry community. Like more popular than than the average. Alright, so we got medical supplies, that's ready to go. I do have a little bit more housing capacity, but I'll pause it for now. Yeah, this is above 20, so I'm happier with that. Movie or meme recently? Don't have to check. Probably. Don't know about movies. Well, there was a Sonic movie recently. Well, I say recently. It was like 3 years ago or something now. A meme? Maybe. I mean, I'm not the most prolific, and I'm not good at keeping up with memes, so yeah, maybe there is one, maybe there isn't. Okay, both of those are backed up. Right, you. Potato. Maybe. We'll see. Well, actually, I can find out quite easily. Because it's just this at the other end. Just reversed. Should actually double up the unloads, but I'm not going to. Pregnant Sonic. Oh. Storage. Loose storage. It's just a little bit more convenient this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unit storage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unload. Unload please. Unload please. And unload please. I don't think I actually set their thingy. You are vegetables, so you are vegetables. Vegetables. Fruit. There. Vegetables, fruit, potato. Not wheat, corn. Oh, I don't have 10 thingies. And I have 1 worker for that. This needs, yeah, they all need 1 worker. Oh, that's why. Yeah, pause all these. That coal patch is getting pretty small. Sort of left that bite that I took out of it there. Still has another waste dumping, by the way. Oh, you need brine. I just say that as I remember that I actually need to do that still. Take brine. Slurry into slag. Just like that. I have another one somewhere here. I probably need 2 of these before too long. I don't know how many of those I'll need. And then there's a waste burning. Probably like that. Oh, it's getting in the way already. Wonder if it's worth... Maybe instead of... So, what I was looking at was dedicated bulk trains for the different things, but maybe I should instead look at doing trains that... Like, small trains that move the specific products. So, like, CO2 trains to take it to the gas injection pump. I say small trains. This would be like 1 loco, 4 wagons, but they just carry the cargo for the different destinations. That might be a better use. Yeah, I'll have to compress this down a little bit more. This becomes this mega unloader that's questionably useful. Might need to make it slag as well. Anyway, I'm gonna start thinking about this thing. You burn it with hydrogen, we'll say. You make... Oh, you need water to burn it, okay. And yeah, that's a very real possibility. You need chlorine. That's easily acquired locally. I mean, I could import as well, but I'm not going to. Just don't want to add so much more stuff. Chlorine, so electrolyzer. Probably going to need multiple seawater pumps. What is that? 108, 108. You need... Oh, wait, no, you need brine. And you do brine as well, so I actually need a heated evaporation pond. That makes... What was it? 96? 48. 96 into 48. It's 108. It's an inconvenient number. You take 72 and you take 80. 72... 72? 72. So 80, 90. You make 48. So I need up to 2 electrolyzers. For 96. Okay, so I only need 1 seawater pump. Slide over a little bit. Slide all these over a little bit. I'll need a source of... thingies. Yes, those things. Vitally important they are. The thingies. Filter media. Filter media is coal, sand, and limestone, I think. I'm actually making some, like, I think over here. Or am I just using sand? I'm just using sand. Gravel, manufactured sand and coal. Okay. That could be made locally. I mean, it's waste related, so it could be made there. I suppose that's why coal is there. I might separate these out. As I say, I think I might be doing a little bit too much at once. 2, 3, and 4. So rock. Rock. 1 and 2. Two of these will be slag. Like that and like that. Which means I'll change this rock one to coal. Coal, and... which is probably way more than what it needs, but eh. What do I want? Storage. Yeah, let's go all the way to storage 4, 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, that doesn't need to be there now. I suppose a little bit of fuel doesn't hurt. I might move that one down as well, because I don't want to have this hindered by stuff. Pretty sure I don't need acid here. Get rid of that as well. Sort of got an imbalance now. Huh, I don't need water. Rearrange it slightly. Pop that there. Yeah, slag can be exported. More slag can be made here and also exported. So I don't have to dump it anymore. Yeah, I might do like 1 2s or 1 4s or something. Just move it out a little bit because then I can double up these, double up that. Oh, it's probably not that much. Famous last words. I don't know. Hang on. No. Is you? Yeah, you're bulk. We need a waste unload. We'll make it double. And then there. I really want them to... oh, yeah, they do line up. Hang on. That can stay as a liquid. That's a liquid one, isn't it? Yeah, unload. So, wastewater. Sort of the wrong way. Oh, no, because waste and then wastewater. If anything, toxic slurry should be at the back. Like, that should go. Those two are fine there. Gonna put some more thought into that. So it's just sulfur for dumping. You don't need sulfur here. You need a sulfur, I think, pickup? Yeah, it needs sulfur for pickup. So it would actually be waste. Alright, let's get this right eventually. Get rid of you. Waste. Get rid of that. Waste. Poopy water. Poopy water. Like, there's your barrel of waste. Poopy water. Slurry, again, I don't think needs that much. I mean, I could do it for consistency. Make it a pair. It just seems unnecessary. I don't know. I'm not sure what other waste I could bring other than maybe sour water. But sour water's better at oil. And they can do a third unload. I mean, at the end of the day, it's consistent. I've talked myself into it. Just make no use of elevation whatsoever. Just the one will do. You can go in there. down there. Probably need a third station. I might dig out some space there to make more room because I don't know how much space all this crap's going to need. And that can be the loading station to take stuff away. And you're also an unload. Tempting to also change this over to hydrogen as well. Make both of these hydrogen fuelers. It's a tricky one to do. It's probably easier to commit to hydrogen now because it's difficult to change it over once it's changed. Once the time comes. All of that just for slightly faster trains. Which probably doesn't matter in the scheme of things. The CO2 waste and all that. Yeah, you produce sulfur and CO2. I want to take the C. How far away? Oh, I'm fairly far away from Fast Breeder. Yeah, that's a little ways off. Alright, chlorine. Oh. Pipe connector. There. What are you do? Oh, that's right, filter media. It's just so unnecessary. Like 6 and 6. I might scale it back to 3s. You know what? Well, except for the slag. I'll do like loose storage 2s for these. Oh wait, yeah, no, you're coal, you're fine. This one, it needs manufactured sand and gravel, which is a crusher. What does it need? 48 and 24. Well, doesn't need slag crushed. That one does 144. I mean, realistically, I could probably just do 2 of these. No labs. Yeah, it's oh, I can unpause them now. But it didn't have enough people to actually run it. They all disappeared under mysterious circumstances. All very strange. U-shaped lift. Go in there. You go in there. You go to there. Oh, yeah, that's right. So you make gravel, and then you make manufactured sand out of that said gravel. You make filter media, and then I can actually stockpile that as well. Should I need to? Like that. And then we want to... Eventually I want to use one of these two contract. Probably this contract. Turn the slag into waste. That's 999 into 666. Very specific numbers there. Sending them to Nero or something. One crusher for manufactured sand enough? I don't think it goes through that much manufactured sand. Let me double check that. What do we need? 8, 16, 22. And that makes 72. Yeah. It'll... I mean, even these, it's not going to use it. Like, I don't think I'll even be using the second one in a hurry. Otherwise, it's sour water or sludge. All of them are good options. Yeah, my expectation is that it won't run hard enough for it to really, really matter. What does it make? It makes 8. 24 into 24. And of that, 16 goes to here, but it needs 48, so is 36. 72 on 4, yeah. Which, what was that, 18? And it's a little behind, yeah. Maybe I do need a second crusher. What I should do, if anything, pick that out of the way. Keep that there. And then there. I'll keep the option open to start up a second crusher. Crushinator. The Crushinator. Does mean that I might need to swing that round there. Something like that. I could slide it over further and then it wouldn't be so twisted. Alright, I'll do it. Talk me into it. There we go. I suppose I could actually put 2 lifts in. No. Effort. Let's see. You make steam that then releases water. I gotta do something with all this water too. Ship it back to the settlement. Yeah, I think the answer is just make some more room here. But then for a loading station, they can take water away and you need you need a little bit of water. But otherwise, it's going to be a water producer. But I can dump it into the sea. You're really locked up. Just itching to finish off. Oh, I think you have actually finished mining everything you've been told to mine. Hopefully that doesn't collapse that. Oh yeah, they could go under there. I just had that moment, I was like, hang on, I thought those needed ramps. Because I don't think dumpers can go underneath pipes. pipes and conveyor belts. I don't remember them being able to. I mean, I might be misremembering, but I don't remember them being able to. Oh, we're maxed out on housing. Struggling to find a destination you can reach. What are you trying to go to? Why can't you go there? Hang on, why was it all angry and red looking? No, that's fine. It'd be nice to get rid of some of these mines, just in general. Okay, just starting to fill that in. Dirt needs somewhere to go. Running out of places to dump dirt. Because the city's going on, settlement's going on. Damn it. I gotta be consistent. I gotta make it dirt. I gotta be consistent with the rest of the map. I gotta go make the effort. I don't want to, but I decided a while ago that I had to make sure everything was dirt, and so be it. Even that bit there. This is why I get nothing done. So busy doing these dumb ideas. I'm just delaying moving the settlement even further. Dear. It's not about the space age for squirrel projects. Fruit will dry out due to lack. Oh, you're ready to go. I'm a little bit behind, see? I need to pause you for now. Oh, that's as far as it needs to go. Should actually run water around and fertilizer around the back. Like come down here and feed it like so. Actually, I can squeeze a rainwater collector in here too. All the way around? Not quite. Probably back here I could do rainwater collectors. I forget who was it. They hated the rainwater collectors because they look so out of place. It's like got all this very nice heavy industry stuff, and then it's survival tarp for collecting rainwater. Not wrong. It's the rainwater collectors do look out of place. They don't look like they belong with everything else in the game. Always good to strap a fluid storage to these things. I mean, it probably won't matter because the water patch that I'm pumping from is so big, it really doesn't matter. Some cheap tarps. Yeah. It really is out of place. It doesn't fit the aesthetic. I have to look at what I did last time I did rainwater into farms. I'm pretty sure I had, like, each entry point, it had pipe balances and things. I'm pretty sure I had like 3 or 4 parallel pipe 3s or pipe 4s. Would have been pipe 3s. Ridiculous. They're only 2 tiles gap. It's still 2 tile? Yes. Oh, it's almost time to end too. Delete that, quick delete. And oh, U-shaped conveyor's in the way. And yeah, that's better. Items, yeetings and yeetings and yeetings. Pipe and pipe. There we go. You finished them all using your controller, parameterize, and blanks, but decide against combinators. Oh, the combinators adding things or not making combinators? I like the combinator module because when you build the combinator module, the building starts building it. The whole thing starts building itself. It's really fun to watch. It's the best part about the combinator standard build. I really want to get the auto crafter one going though. Alrighty. So fuel's good. I should add hydrogen to this. Oh, you're going to explode like that. I don't care about wood. I don't care what their rate is. If I'm more impressed by the rainwater collectors, clean water instead of acidic water, with how much crap you pump into the atmosphere. That is also a thing. Like, it is shockingly clean. Like, take the rainwater and you can just feed it straight to the town, and there are no consequences. What don't I need? I don't really care about construction parts as such. I guess I do care about construction parts. Is there another thing that I can add to make it not do that? No, it's just determined to make it double stack. I don't know how you stop it doing that. I've seen, like, it starts off taller and it seems to shrink. So I feel like that's less than what I had before. Do I need to know about rubber? Not really. Coal? Kinda. The trouble is, it's going to go crazy again as the next maintenance pops in. Stuck on dumping. That is good. I have it ignoring what I have and just crafts regardless. Oh, okay. I get you now. What was... Oh, it was... data center. Nice. Data center should probably be up here as well. You know, with a nice fresh water supply. Again, where are you trying to go? There. It's kind of blocked off now, isn't it? I think I should also do is mark that for dirt dumping, because I forgot about that. And then we can bring this over. Bam! They've just been dumping slag there. It's kind of amazing they haven't eaten through all that yet. Coal's almost gone. I need to get that. Oh, it's on a train already, so it doesn't matter. I can wrangle that a few different ways. Because, yeah, coal gets delivered up there. I'm... Uh-oh. 40 megawatts means this is maxed out, because this is only 30 megawatts. That means I very quickly need to do that. So if there's one thing that's been a huge benefit to having trains, it's that keeping this fed with coal is a lot easier. It's nowhere near as painful as it used to be. Hey, there we go. Alright, so you're full of rainwater. I don't really want you taking or delivering. Oh, it actually did enough to harvest and fill it up. I might leave the opportunity open for trucks to carry it over here for now. But yeah, we'll make it so we eventually move over to here. As I said, just got to peel this out the way. I can start building it. No harm in that. I'd like to not have constant death waves though. What are we... Oh, Scissor's not delivering the... Oh, I don't have the belt yet. I was doing it manually. Oh dear. Yeah, it's missing a lot of things. Alright, I think I need to leave it there for today. I feel like I might have made some progress. It doesn't really feel like it, actually. What are you... Oh, you got yourself stuck. The sharpest trucks in the drawer, are they? Yeah, I need to leave it there for today. We'll continue this on next week. Wednesday, However, will be maybe it'll either be a Workbench stream or a Factorio stream. It's waiting on parts arriving before we continue on with that. Hopefully stuff will arrive tomorrow, and then I can finish off the Unibone. And then Friday is Factorio again, where I'm either going to fix up Navis Science or straighten out Vulcanus for good. Shrink it down to what it needs to be. Trouble is, that is also in its own right a pretty substantial project. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Yep, there we go. Aha. Oh, Mr. Seafy's on. Just started by the looks of it. Yes, just started. Few minutes ago. So let's go say hi to Mr. Seefs. For those on Twitch, for YouTube, we're gonna depart ways. So yeah, thank you all for watching, hanging out. Appreciate you all being here as always. As I say, we'll continue on. We'll be one or the other on Wednesday, and then come on, there you go. Yeah, I think I've covered everything. So let's go say hi to Mr. Seafcat, and on that, I shall see you next time, and bye-bye for now.